Hello peeps, it's the Hillbilly halfwit here today, the day after the election. And how is he feeling? I'm feeling brilliant. And people will be surprised by that because I think Farage did brilliant. And the Reform Party, I never really expected them to get no more than Farage in there, but they got 4 MPs in there from a month it's been going. A month this party has been going. They smashed it, absolutely smashed it. And George Allagaier's face when he was chewing bananas and complaining and saying reform weren't going to get anywhere, and these massive numbers were coming up. Second party, third party, second party, second party. It absolutely was fantastic. Now, if you haven't really subscribed to me before, please subscribe and let's get through this election on Gaza, the Hillbilly Halfwits channel. If you haven't been here before, this is me. If you don't have anything nice to say it anyway. The mother tuckers need to hear the truth. This is a real channel that will tell you the truth about politics. I won't sugarcoat anything. I'll tell you exactly what I think. Now, what happened yesterday was the people that stabbed that guy there in the back got sacked by the people who vote. Now, whatever you think of that guy in the middle there, he was voted as leader of the Conservative Party by millions and millions of people. And he was stabbed in the back by his own MPs that he got jobs for. And those MPs that stabbed him and Truss in the back got the sack. Sunak has been a dreadful leader. He deserves to be gone. All MPs in there with him deserve to be gone because they have been dreadful. They ignored their own party. If you look there, who's that on the right? SNP, she's gone. If you look on the left, who's there? He's back. They tried to remove Corbyn because he was anti-establishment. He's got in as a candidate this time. Who went? Lib Dem went. She was sacked. Who's still there? Farage is still there. This was in 2018. Look at the amount of seats there. They could have done anything. But the Conservative MPs in power decided to ignore the people that voted them there. And there's a lesson there. You get sacked if you do. So let's get going. And fuck them all. Fuck them. Those ones who got sacked, I don't give a toss about them. They deserve to be sacked because they've been running the country into the ground. This guy needs a medal. Got to be honest, the small time he's come back in here, 4 weeks, not even the whole campaign, and he's got 4.5 million votes. He has got more votes than the Liberal Democrat Party by a mile, and they've got 64 seats, and he's got 4, because that is the system is rigged. This guy has done so well, and the people we're going to have in Parliament talking for us is outstanding. Look at this. Nigel Farage, Lee Anderson, Rupert Lowe and Richard Tice. These people are going to be sitting in Westminster speaking for us. And they're going to be holding that Labour front bench to account. Because that Labour front bench, they are going to be the ones who are going to have to take the flak now. This is the actual election results, roughly as I could find. If you look there, look, Lib Dems, 71 seats. This was off Reuters. Reform, I've got 4 seats, look. But they got more votes than the Lib Dems. I think they actually had 1 million more votes than the Lib Dems. So that is why the Reform don't have more seats. It's because it's a rigged system. Now, if you look down here, this is quite interesting. The historical results by party. So Labour's vote share was 33.8. And with Corbyn, last time when they lost, it was 32.1. So it's pretty much the same. Labour's vote is hardly moved. The Conservatives has dropped like a stone, but Reform have absolutely smashed it. They've smashed the Conservative Party to smithereens, and the Conservative Party is going to have to copy Reform's policies or they're going to die. So we are winning this argument. What has happened in this country is the civil service has got sky-high taxes, more crime, mass immigration, public services collapsing while the Conservatives are in charge. And now they're going to get the same thing with Labour, because in reality, the civil service are running this show. They've decided to put Labour in charge. This guy is in charge, and I'm glad of that now, because the country needed a change. Now, I'm not keen on him, but it's up to them now. No more talking behind the scenes, blaming everybody else. Now they've got to do the work. If they don't do the work, in 5 years' time, that is going to happen to them what happened to the Conservative Party. And Farage's party is going to be standing there waiting to take the reins. This lot are really going to be in for it. They think they're going to have an easy time. They're going to raise taxes to pay the bill because there's no money left. When they start raising taxes, when they start attacking farmers, this time the farmers are going to have to fight back properly instead of pissing about letting the farmers' unions do it. They need to do direct action with the tractors like they were doing originally, because that was working. These people are going to be in charge now, and these people are going to take all the flack. Nobody else to blame. He's going to have it, and it ain't going to be no cakewalk, I can tell you. In Gethin, people will be saying, oh, the Conservatives have lost Wales. Well, you know what? For the last 25 years, Labour have been deciding what's happening in Wales, and there has been no chance of doing anything. They have been deciding everything because they've had more MPs, they chuck all their money at the cities, and that's where all MPs come from. In reality, there is no difference, because the Conservatives in Wales, who were tidy people, they tried their best, but they couldn't stop anything. They could not do a thing. And those people, them MPs, Conservative MPs in Wales, should be mad at how the Conservative Party has destroyed their chances. This guy is brilliant. I have been so impressed with him, the way they've attacked him, the way they tried to smear him, and people still came out. People moved towards him. Labour voters moved towards him. The swing all last night was towards the Reform Party, and it's only going to get better. We have got a fucking brilliant guy in the Westminster there now, and he's going to hold them to account the same as he did the EU Parliament. And in 5 years' time, this party is going to be something. I tell you, I'm looking forward to 5 years' time, because when Labour make a balls up, we're going to be there waiting. Now, I did not decide to support Farage until about 2 weeks ago. And I'm glad I have now, because he's the only guy talking sense. These other parties have got in there, and they are all about taking money off you and me, taking our rights away. He's the only guy trying to keep it and having normal, middle-of-the-road policies. So I'm going to leave it at that now. As you can see, I'm quite happy with the result. The country needed a change. Labour have got to do the talking. Instead of doing the talking, they need to do the walking. The right people got sacked because the Conservative Party has been dreadful. I don't like stabbing people in the back, and they shouldn't have stabbed Boris and Truss in the back, because I wasn't keen on Truss, but the Conservative members voted for her, and they chucked her out as well. So onwards, you get the proper talk from me. Please subscribe. I don't mess about because I don't get paid for my videos. So ta-da! All the best, Gaz.